It was a fresh morning. My tiny slippers carried me half a mile along a few houses. I stopped at a house, opened the black gate that has a slide by pulling it hard. The gate that led to a path of pavement in the middle with garden on either sides. It was the garden of Nagar. The garden had a variety of flowers, lily, jasmine, marigold, chamomiles, not to forget the fruit trees, guava, lemon, papaya, and I also can remember the special touch-me-not plant, which I never forget to touch, and also the tall coconut trees, the old bathhouses in the backyard. At a distance, I could see a lady moving around, bustling, hurrying inside the house. As I covered the distance along the pavement, I could hear the cooker whistling sounds and felt the vibrant mood in the kitchen. A voice called out my name, voice filled with tenderness and love that asserted my name to myself. I remember the chidings. Why have you come alone? Have you informed at home that you were coming here? The angel of my world, so also of my cousins, kith and kin. For in every birth of ours, she had a secret joy and care of a mother other than the biological one. The house which united all our kith and kin, made bonds between us children, hosted joyous occasions and meetings, where we children cherished our picnics and scouting days. She pampered us with gifts, snacks, cookies, and many delicacies, among which my favorite being the circle cake, embedded with cherries and cashews. And oh, how can I forget to mention my favorite Gongura mutton curry? Our gang had her as a center of attraction, and at her place on every occasion we felt very important. Remembering her reel all my childhood memories at her place with my cousins, like our playtime on the terrace, roaming and cycling around the streets, especially her intriguing tales that laid us to sleep on the terrace floor, stacked up with mats guarded by mosquito nets. This angel's hands have nursed many sick with great compassion, whose timely care and visitations helped us to recover in hospitals. Her hands have cooked and served many generously. Her prayers and wishes echoed in her room early in the morning every day. As a teacher, she was strict towards her students and taught them to be responsible and capable. Her benevolence and goodwill gave shade to many poor and downtrodden. There were many a times she bought books and stationery, made lunch for her students who were poor. Such was her magnanimous heart, enough to fit in every person who needed care and support. She made all our childhoods pleasant and beautiful, just like the garden in her house. Her laughter, the sound of her vocal cords, still echoes in our ears. She was a woman with great perseverance and patience, the survivor of cancer who stood as a strong pillar to the bereaved, a woman with godliness, prayerfulness, and a mellifluous singer. We owe our gratitude to the God-given mother of our children, a dear sister, Vimala auntie to her siblings, Amama and Namu to her grandchildren, and finally, an angel who brought us joy, gifts, recited fairy tales, and finally disappeared into the blues. We all said so many byes to you while we were parting with you every time, but this one is final one, saddened by a feeling never can meet you again in this world or at Nagar. Bye bye, Amama. We all wish to see you out in the middle. The saga of the Queen at Vimala Nilayam has come to an end. Lastly, with a triumphant and an emphatic yes, she fought a good fight, finished her race, and kept her faith.